Creating the right marketing message is key to selling your product or service, but it is incredibly hard to do well, which is why we've brought in Simon Sinek for our Consultants Corner today. He's a marketing consultant who teaches at Columbia University, and for the past few years, Simon's been studying how successful companies come up with their messages to attract customers. What can we learn from them, Simon?
Well, the way successful companies communicate their message is done in a very, very specific order. And it's actually called the golden circle, well, it's what I call it.
All right, this is your model.
This is the model, the golden circle of how companies are communicating in a successful way. And basically, it's 3 levels. On the outside level is what, which is very simply what companies do, and every company knows that. The middle level is how, and some companies know how they do it, which is what they would consider their differentiating value propositions. But in the middle is why. And when I say why, I don't mean to make money. I mean, that's sort of outside, that's a goal. I'm talking about what's a company's purpose, cause, or belief. What I found is successful companies, their message starts from the inside out. That's how they talk.
Okay, give me an example.
Perfectly. Let's talk about computers.
Okay.
I'll give you an outside-in example of a message coming to you expecting you to buy. We make great computers.
Great.
They're easy to use, they're beautifully designed, and very, very simple. Want to buy one?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good. I'm looking for a computer.
Sounds good, but it talks about the products, talks about themselves. But now, let's change that around and talk from the inside out.
Okay.
Everything we do, we challenge the status quo. We started by creating beautifully designed computers and making them really simple to use and really user-friendly. And they happen to be great computers. Want to buy one?
Well, you're talking about Apple, it sounds like.
I am talking about Apple, indeed.
But if you don't have a big marketing budget, don't you need to get to the what really quickly so people know what your company does?
Absolutely not. It's a fallacy. Absolutely, what you do is important. But the whole golden circle is to show you that it's important third. What's most important, if you want to inspire somebody to buy your products, and not just buy it once, but buy them at a premium price and buy them again and again and again, what's most important on a biological level is to communicate from the inside out.
So you're trying to create some sort of emotional connection.
Exactly.
How do you come up with this why, though? Is it just a slogan, a marketing branding?
Absolutely not. It will not work if it's just a bunch of marketing, experts sitting around a table going, hey, I've got an idea, I've got an idea. It has to be very grounded in the truth. It has to be grounded in probably why the company was founded. And the great thing about entrepreneurs is they had a big idea, they perceived a problem, they had a drive, and then for some reason, they forget about what that idea and that drive and that cause was, and they become obsessed with their product. But their product is merely a physical articulation of whatever their cause was.
So you have to give the cause. Give me an example with a small company, if you can.
Sure. There's a little printing company out in Queens, over here in New York. And she used to, when she talked about her services, tell what she did. She'd go into pitches and she'd say, we do printing and design and promotions. And this little company called Advantages completely changed the way that they talked about themselves by starting from the inside out. So now they go into a pitch and they'll say this: everything we do will help you get noticed. We'll guide you through a process, and we might even be a little bit irreverent when we do it. But whatever printing, promotions, or design we do for you, I guarantee you will get you noticed.
We're going to get you noticed. That's great.
Exactly. It's all from the inside out.
Good advice. Thanks so much, Simon.
My pleasure.